Guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Janelle, aka Nelly. So Jackie Aina came out with the palette and I got that. Dude, if you do not know who Jackie Aina is, I don't know where you are. Jackie Aina is pretty much the Beyonce for women of color, aka black women of the makeup guru channels. She is a hard-working Nigerian woman and she deserves this. She really does. She really deserves this. So Jackie Aina collab with Anastasia Beverly Hills, and like, you know, ABH has really good palettes, and so I saw Jackie Aina hitting at something. I'm over here like, I want it. I don't even know what it looks like. I don't care what it looks like. I just want it. And so then it was an ABH palette when she released on her video on Sunday on her birthday about the palette. I was like, yes. So this is the palette. Beautiful holographic thing. It was hard as hell to take it out of the plastic, the cardboard packaging, which is the same. I'm keeping that, by the way. This is a limited edition palette. I played with her last night out of boredom. She looks like after one use, and this is what she looks like in general. And I actually used a whole palette on both my eyes. It's actually a easier palette for me to use for both of my eyes, like the whole palette itself. So yeah, to me it's a palette that's more like everyday, because I originally had the original everyday palette that I got not even a year ago was the Nubian palette by Juvia's Place. And if you guys don't know, I don't support them anymore unless someone that I know collabs with them, and I just want to support them. That's it. I've been looking for something to replace the Nubian palette because that particular palette is not the best out of Juvia's Place, and so I finally found someone who's willing to take it. And then Jackie Aina came on this palette, and when I played with the golds over here on this side of the palette, wow. Try to recreate my look that I did last night, but better. I'm gonna do the purple pink eye here and the gold eye on this one. I already started my eyebrows, and I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-hour photo finish primer. I don't use concealer anymore. I use this. I'm gonna start off with my right eye. Can you just, I know this is the third time of me showing this, but like, do you see this? So pretty. And for like wigglies are so pretty. Uncultured white people, it is not a racial slur. It literally about wigs. Like, if you actually took the time to actually look it up, you would see in Jackie Aina's video, because it makes sense to look at the person's video who made the palette to explain, who explains why they name each shade the shade it is, so you can know why it's named that. It's literally about wigs. So y'all just looking for another reason to be mad at her. Anyway, this is my Spectrum A08 brush. She's more flat. And I'm going to go into the shade Edges. This shade right here. And tap onto her. Make a crease line with it. I've been trying to figure out how to cut creases, so even if my makeup look doesn't come out good today, I'm gonna still tell y'all how good this palette is. Okay, so now we're gonna go into the shade Ginger right here and focus that mainly towards the edge of the faux crease that I created, and only put like a little bit towards the front, and mainly do the swoop motion I've been doing. Brush and blend out any of the harsh edges that's going on. As you can see, these are more neutral shades, like pinkish shades, pinky-ish shades, like peachy shades, so those are up to my standard personally. The palette comes with a dual-ended brush, and okay, so I haven't owned the Anastasia palette since the Modern Renaissance palette. The only palettes I owned by her was the Mario palette and the Modern Renaissance palette. That's it. Nothing from Anastasia really has caught my attention. So they got the foundations out and the Jackie Aina. So I've noticed that the brushes that come with the palettes are a lot better quality, because before they were kind of flimsy but got the job done. But this feels a lot more sturdier, and I feel like I could actually do a better job blending with it. So Yes, let's go into the shade Credit. This shade right here. This shade is going to be my favorite one in the whole collection. And I'm just gonna try to make a harsh line, because I will be cutting the crease with concealer, so I'm just gonna try to do that. So now I'm going to cut the crease with my Makeup Revolution concealer in the shade C1. I know they have something specifically made for cutting the crease, but I don't care. I'm gonna use this concealer till I finish it. I'm gonna grab this brush and attempt to cut the crease. Do not judge me too hard. Just say we're looking at the pigmentation and the quality. That's what I'm looking into. So just look into that. Is this the perfect cut crease? No, but we can make it work. I'm gonna grab the brushes like this that comes with the Urban Decay palettes, because those brushes are usually pretty good, and wet my brush with the MAC Fix Plus spray, the flatter end, and I'm going to go into the shade Lituation and press into it. So I've noticed that the glitters, the shimmers on these palettes are more of a pressed glitter, and so these will kind of get all over your face, but it's not really that bad, so don't complain too hard about that, but just let y'all know. And so if y'all don't know by now, I usually use like 3 shimmers when I do a cut crease, because I just like the ombre effect. So I'm just going to put that on the negative space. Shade Dwellers, because why not? And I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm going to put that on the inner lid corner while trying to mix her in. So we're gonna grab a similar brush as the first one. I don't remember where I got this brush from. I really don't. But grab a similar one. And we're gonna go into the shade Supreme. I am the Supreme Witch in this household, and we're gonna go grab her. And pretty much follow the same format that I tried to do on my right eye. The thing is, my left eye is a lot harder. Now I'm going to go into the shade Pinker, which has a little bit of shimmer into it, but it's not going to bother me. And we're just going to grab that one too and follow the same direction. So now I'm going to grab this Spectrum A12 brush. It's like a pencil brush. I'm going to stamp the shade Big Wig into my crease like I did with the shade Credit. I'm gonna grab a clean brush and blend out any harsh edges. And I'm gonna try to cut my crease again. I'm gonna grab this brush and I'm gonna spray her with the, so what I learned last night is Wiggly's and Shookington. Beautiful. I'm gonna grab the shade Shookington. I'm gonna grab the shade Shookington and just put it all over my concealer. And so now we're gonna grab the shade Wiggly's and put her wherever I want to put her, because I don't remember what happened last night. This is a terrible makeup look, but to me, my left eye is a lot better than last night, so I think this is a win. I don't care. So far, what I can tell you about the palette is that I like to stamp onto her twice for the mattes and then take off any excess, but you don't really have to take off any excess because it's like the, to me, the perfect amount of pigment for me. So yeah, so I'm gonna do my makeup with Jackie Aina's favorites, which I ironically own a lot of. So for primer, I'm using the TooFaced Hangover RX primer. This is a primer that I like to use more on my outer perimeter of my face. than all over my face, because it's like gives me the perfect amount of hydration, but it's not mattifying enough for me. So that's what I usually do. But for today's video, I will put her all over. So now I'm going to grab the shade. I'm gonna grab the TooFaced Born This Way foundation. She made my shade. I did not have a shade in this foundation until she collabed with TooFaced. So shout out to Jackie Aina for that. Blend it out with my Beauty Bakery egg. I haven't worn this in a while, so I feel like the bottle oxidized because it wasn't always this dark, so whatever. But now I'm going to go into the Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer in the shade Chestnut. I'm gonna set my face with the Mercier Medium Deep Powder. This, I still approve of this eye a lot more than this eye. I have a picture to my eyebrows. I set my eyebrows with the Anastasia Beverly Hills DipBrow Gel. I don't personally care for it, but Jackie Aina loves it, so, you know. Okay, so eyeliner. For the waterline in my left eye, I will be putting Alkaline from Decay in there. In my right eye, I will be using the NARS Kohliner in the shade Sorrento. It's a nice brown eyeliner. So for my left eye, I will be grabbing Supreme. I'm gonna grab the shade Supreme in Big Wig and buff that underneath my lower lash line. I'm going to grab the shade Edges and Credit. And I'm going to use my waterline with that on my right eye. I'm gonna bronze my face real quick with some Prime Beauty bronzer. I need it. Okay, so the shades I used so far in the palette is Ginger, Lituation, Credit, Edges, Dwellas, Big Wig, Pinker, Shookington, Wigglies, and Supreme. So all that leaves is Lay, Zam, and Sponsored. So we're gonna have some fun with that. So I want to use Dwellas. So where is that spread? I'm going to grab the shade Sponsored and I'm gonna do something with it. I'm gonna grab Sponsored and put her towards the back middle of this eyeshadow. Ooh, that's pretty. And kind of blend her into Dwellas. So I'm going to grab another brush and grab the shade Soleil and put that onto my brow bone. Zam. And we're going to put that into my inner eye corner for this eye. With the excess, and we're going to shade Trust Issues and put that into the inner corner highlight for my left eye. That is pretty much the whole palette. on my eyes. Okay, so now I'm going to highlight my face with the Jackie Aina highlighters that she did with Artist Couture, which she should bring back. Mac Daddy, why did you discontinue them? Like, I don't understand. They're great. I got Le Peach and Le Bronze. I'm gonna mix them two together and make my highlight. So Jackie Aina got me onto this, the Milani Baked Blushes, but I'm gonna mix this blush with the MAC Mineralized blush. So I noticed that the Milani Baked Blushes are pretty much low-key the dupe of this MAC Mineralized blush. So when I mixed them together last night, I was like, oh, it's beautiful. They both add a glow to you, so you don't have to add as much highlighter. So mixing them together was pretty cool. I got the MAC blush in the shade Love Joy, which is like a peachy, nude, like more neutral, muted blush on me. And I got the Milani Baked Blush in Red Vino. And I'm gonna mix those two together. I'll set my face with Urban Decay D6 setting spray. Okay, so I am done. The lashes, you guys should know by this point that when it comes to my left eye, don't judge it. But this is the whole eyeshadow palette on my eyes, and I don't look ashy. What's up? And so overall, this palette is of course really good. I highly approve of this palette. This is gonna be my new everyday palette. When it comes to kickback and stuff, this is my second time using and what she looks like. My favorite shade overall for like the pinks and purples is Wiggly's. Wiggly's is a really nice shade. I really like it because like the combination of Wiggly's and Shookington on my left eye, great. I really like Duala's and Sponsored. Like when I put Sponsored towards the center of this eye, I'm like, yo, she low-key cute. Also lashes, I'm wearing Scintillating by Lashes by Ashmel. And for my lips, I have the Colourpop Pitch Lip Liner and the Urban Decay Nighthawk Lip Liner and the MAC Taupe lipstick. TooFaced lipstick in the shade Skinny Dippin', like in this packaging type of style. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me figuring out what to do with my eyes. I really enjoy this palette. It's a really nice palette. My full face, that was kind of the wrong shade a year ago, but I should have brought down my neck, but I don't care. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. The kickback is not that bad. I just know it's for myself to like poke it 1 or 2 times and then tap off. So I'll be like swirling into it because some people swirl until they just lightly tap into the mask and you're good. These shimmers are more like metallic. This is cruelty free and it lasts for 18 months. It's gonna last way more than 18 months with me. The shimmers are more like pressed glitters. Like they, like as you can see, they shine. They shine all the way through. It's just that there will be some fallout because when I put it on yesterday, I had like a lot of glitter fallout all over my face, but it's not too bad where I'm like crazy about it. So yeah, today I don't have any glitter fallout. So the shimmers are pretty good. The mattes are really good. This is a really good palette. Congrats to Jackie Aina for making this palette, and I hope to see more palettes by her in the future and more collaborations. So yeah, buy it. It's $45 and it's worth every penny. This is a beautiful palette right here. And the brush that comes in with the palette also is pretty good. So there you go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little video about Jackie Aina. I'm just really proud for her, honestly. This is really good. And that is all I got for show recommendation of the week. I recommend the show Another Life on Netflix. It's about a woman going into space. Okay, it's one of those sci-fi TV shows, but it's actually good because I don't really like sci-fi TV shows. So that's up. An alien planet comes to the Earth, and of course the United States government, NASA people, sent a ship up to space to go find the planet where the artifact came from. And so we get like a lot more backstory on the characters on the show. Like the main leader of the ship, she's married, and it turns out that the ship mission she was on before was like half the people end up dying, and whew, boy. One guy, he has like a really big ego. This other girl, she's so freaking angry for no reason. The husband and the daughter back on Earth figuring things out with the artifact, and you don't even get to see an alien until like the second to last episode, and the fact that it caught my attention the whole time is pretty good for the fact that it doesn't really show aliens until the second to last episode. Like, we know of the aliens, we see them, but they don't show up like as an actual alien form until the second to last episode. So, you know, it's pretty good. I like it. It's a good little binge watch to do. And there you go. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Peace out. Goodbye.